We are once more back where we belong, staring at shores from the distance. We're down by the sea.
Welcome back. I'm down in Sussex again. That wasn't the plan originally. I was going to fish a low tide mark that's been fishing quite well back in Kent, one of our popular low tide marks. But the wind didn't want to play ball, so it's turned northerly again, which means it would have been onshore for me down there tonight. So I've had to come down to Sussex again. I'm fishing a different mark than what I was at in my last video. Even though I had a bit of success over low, I've come to a different mark where it's more comfortable. I haven't got to keep moving with the tide so much. It's nice and deep, so in with a good chance of some hounds tonight. I've brought some mackerel and squid as well, because I do want to try for an undulate. I thought I'd do something different. I don't normally target the undulates until sort of September time after the hounds are finished, but I thought I'd have a go early this year. So as you can see from this side, you've got your ring which clips into the splashdown clip. I've only binded the bottom two legs on each side, obviously a bit round the shell in the middle of the crab. Then your hook, as you can see, the start of the curve is pretty much just past where the legs come out, and then you bind them two back legs on the other side as well. Because it's on a perfection loop, you can just spin round. So when a hound comes along, picks it up, normally what happens is it will start going the other way and pull, and 9 times out of 10 it hooks itself. And that's it. So next thing to do, whack it out there. So as you can see, got your pennel hook there. So 6/0, as I said, that's why I like using a 6/0. I mean, the bait is a bit like a banana, but that's just the shape it was frozen. Don't make no difference. And then obviously your 4/0 hook in the end. It looks black because the squid I caught, obviously I caught it fresh, and yeah, it's just full of ink really. But that'll all wash out in the tide, and if anything, it'll give off a bit more scent. So. Right, let's get this one out. We just had a pull down on that right rod. Well, that's the ray rod. Yeah, it's definitely something on there. That could be an undulate. Let's have a look. Be nice, that first cast fish. I am generally here for the hounds, mainly anyway, but undulate would be nice. I think we could have one on here. Don't feel big, whatever it is. Oh no, right then. Fair bit of weight there. I'm gonna go and land it, guys. There you go. I thought it was a lot bigger than it is actually. I mean, it feels a double. Looks a double, but my scales are saying £9.10. Which is strange, because that is a lump. But yeah, what a beautiful fish. Lovely male. First cast. Just had a bit of a slack liner on the undulate rod. It's tightened up again. So yeah, it's nodding slightly there. Yeah, I think I could have another undulate on. Yep, feels like something on there. Don't feel very big. Not at the moment, unless it's swimming in. Oh, kicking back now. Right, I'm gonna go down and land it. There we go. Another undulate ray. Smaller than the last one, not even going to bother weighing this. It's a smaller female, probably I'd say around £6, but stunning fish. I do love catching these. I haven't targeted them for a good 3 years now, I think it is. So every year I say I'm going to target them this year. Normally I'll target them in September after the hounds finish. I find that you get a good run of the bigger ones then as well. But yeah, I just haven't got around to it the last few years. So yeah, nice to get on them early for once. But yeah, lovely. Just love the markings on some of these. Yeah, just stunning fish. His eyes, her eyes should I say. Yeah, lovely. Right, get a photo and I'll get it back. Finally had a little bit of movement on the hound rod. Only little taps, so could either be a little pup on there or something's picked the bait up and dropped it. But either way, I have to reel it in and check it, because if it smashed the crab up I need to change the bait. We'll have a little look, see if there's anything on there. No, don't feel like it. So, time for a bait change on that one. Yeah, as you can see, something's grabbed hold of the top legs there, ripped them off, and then gone. Drop the bait. But That's a good sign that there could be hounds out there. There's not much else that will take a hardback crab, so we'll get another one out. Last cast, just landed a little dogfish. So the sun's coming up, and it's time to go home. It's been a slow night. Only had the 2 undulates, and then 1 potential miss hound bite earlier on the hardback crabs. That's about it really. I mean, I didn't expect much, to be fair, because this is generally a high tide mark anyway, and I was fishing it over low. So as I say, by the time it gets near high tide, it's going to be daylight and water's gin clear, so the hounds probably ain't going to be there anyway. But yeah, I mean, glad to have the undulates out. It's nice to get a couple of them. As I said, I haven't targeted them for at least 3-4 years now, must be. So yeah, that was nice. But I'll still come back in September and try and get some big ones. My PB is exactly £13, so it'd be nice to have a go at trying to beat that. So yeah, right, anyway, I'm going to get this little dude back. Might go back out tomorrow and meet Keith locally on the Hounds. So if I do, obviously I'll film it and I'll see you on that one. But other than that, I'm going to get packed up and then get home. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.